Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. So, my first completion review of 2022. This is my canvas of rest, relax and enjoy the view. And it's taken a lot of doing, shall we say. Not because it was a complicated difficult word to say as well, painting to do, but because I've had so much else going on. As you know, if you've been following for a while, you'll know we've had a lot of hospital appointments and all sorts of things going on, and I have been tidying up my craft room. It is still a work in progress, but I have put the video out because if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. And yes, I kept having to stop and restart, and it's been constantly out. I've got bits on this. I am sorting out my drill storage at the moment, as Jeanette suggested. Rather than risking putting rounds in squares and squares in rounds, I'm going to split it into storage with round drills in and storage with square drills in. So I'm just getting all my little dividers and everything sorted out and ready so I can start transferring them across. This one will be put into the as is, and as I've previously shown you on kitting downs. Oh dear, my worms are just not coming out today. So yeah, so it will be the old way today, and then hopefully from the next dekitting, kitting down, you will see my new storage, and it will all be all sorted out and done. Okay, so this painting, the colours were quite dark actually, albeit it does look, when you get it sort of on a darkish night and look at it, it really, the depth going through and the reflection coming here, you can see it quite well in the camera, is just stunning. And it is going up on my wall, but we've had it in so many different spots around the living room, the lounge at the moment, that we still don't really know where it's going to go. So at the moment, well, it's not on the wall, as you can see. I did change the little dog. It did have longer legs and was a thinner dog and had a smaller face. And I've actually changed it out and made it into a Scottie, as you do. It had to be a Scottie dog. So it's myself and hubby before he was poorly, going for a nice walk on a sort of wintry evening, autumny wintry evening, with Millie, my wow little Scottie, and I just put some little red gems as the collar. They were just like brown coloured, and I didn't like that. I thought, oh no, let's just switch that up a little bit. So yeah, we've got shorter legs, a little fatter body and a squarer head, so that we've got a little Scottie dog. I did sort of try altering the shadow a little bit, and then I thought, oh no, I'm not going to go to that extent on it. Anybody that gets that picky can go and look at a different picture. I did find with doing this one, I left the clear cover on this. I didn't replace it with the cover sheets. I think if you remember when I kitted this up, I did say that the couple of paintings that I've done, that I've put the cover sheets on, these like waxy release papers cover sheets, on taking the acrylic off and putting those on, I did find out that I was getting patches where there was hardly any stick, or no stick at all, and I did wonder if it was because I was replacing the plastic cover, the clear cover that was already on this. And it would appear that possibly the answer is yes, because I left the clear cover on this one and I didn't get any parts on this where there was no sticky. It did all have sticky on it, and the drills did all go down fine. So possibly that is the answer to that. What I'm going to do, I've got two 30 by 30 canvases, if you've seen a recent unboxing that I've got. So I'm going to use one with cover paper and one without, and just leave the clear cover on, and we'll see if that makes a difference, see whether it does lessen the sticky on them. So that's another little experiment. I keep thinking of all these things that I want to try. I think my brain just works overtime sometimes, and it must stop at some point. Well, it does sort of switch off a little bit. Oh, I've got a loose drill there. I'll have to press that one down. I think I will have to stop thinking of all these things. It's usually like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when little Millie Moo wants to go out into the garden for her usual, and I find that, yeah, brain starts thinking of all sorts of things, like do penguins have knees and things like that. But then I also get diamond painting things as well. Okay, so let's get on with this kitting down. That's a 40 by 50 canvas, and I did enjoy doing it, and I will certainly do another one. As you've probably recently seen, I have bought one of the 90 by 65 canvases, and that one is going to take quite a bit of doing, after I said I would never get another one. But anyway, so let's get my box of drills and we'll get this party started. If you've not seen this type of storage before, then this is the idea from Rebecca, Add More Zest. I will put the link down below. I usually do, because, you know, this is her storage idea. This is how she's set up all her diamonds. And I have to say, I have tried lots and lots of different ways of storing my diamonds, having them all. And this is the best that I've come across. It's certainly the easiest. You've got a little bag for every colour, so that's what I want to continue with. But as I say, I am splitting mine into rounds and squares. So at the moment I have a little card for every DMC code, which the DMC codes are like the colours of the diamonds which relate to the floss, the like yarn thread, for DMC, which is the main manufacturer of threads for embroidery, cross stitch, things like that. I have a bag for square with square stickers on, and a bag for round with round stickers on. So what I do is, when I'm kitting down, this is a round kit that I've done now, I'll be looking at the round bags, and occasionally I do tip them out and put them into the square by mistake, because I'm too busy talking and I don't concentrate on what I'm doing. So I'm going to separate them out. So I will have a box, probably 2 boxes like this with squares in, and 2 boxes like this with round in, and just hope I pick up the right boxes when I'm doing it. But they are going to be different colours, so fingers crossed they will look different, she says. So I'll put those back. As I'm going along and putting these away, you'll see how much easier it is doing this. I have got some new little dividers as well that I've got sorted out, because these have got a bit tatty and a bit raggy, and I'm going to put some, I've got some duct tape that's actually more or less the same colour as my desk, so I'm going to yeah, it's a marbly effect, the same as my desk, so I'm going to use that on the edges just to neaten it all up a bit and hopefully make it a little bit more longer lasting. So let's get started with these. Millie, what do you think to the painting? Do you like the painting, eh? Is it a nice one? Has it got a Scotty dog on it? Do you like it? Yeah? I quite like it. Oh, what are we doing? Are you taking stuff out of my bin? You'll end up with it stuck to you. You're going to say hello to the subscribers. Say, hello, Millie Moo. Hello. Is it you? Oh dear. I said I didn't feel like I knew what I was doing. It's only Millie coming into the room that I've just sort of like picked my camera up to just do a little bit with Millie Moo on, and realised I wasn't recording. Oh no, and I've dekitted all these, look. And taken all the labels off, and then realised I haven't recorded any of it, and I can't really put them all back in the pots now and redo it, so I do apologise. This is going to be a shorter video than I anticipated, but yeah, I did say I thought I didn't know what I was doing, and I felt like it's ages since I've done one of these, and obviously switching on the camera was just one of the basics that I've completely forgotten. So anyway, let's carry on. So what was I talking about? Oh yes, so where shall we start? Right, 918, let's get these. Carry on putting these away. Oh, I can't believe it, and I can't believe it's been so long since I realised that I wasn't recording. Oh, flip. Flip, 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 flip. That's the total me. Never mind, never mind. So yeah, I was saying we've had some very, very windy weather here in the UK. Our dustbins, we have 3 dustbins. One for garden rubbish and food waste. That all goes in the brown bin. Then we have a blue bin that's all recycling, cardboard, plastics, anything like that. We've got a great big long list of them. They all go in the blue bin. And then we have a green bin, which is household rubbish and waste. All the things that we aren't allowed to put in the other two bins. And they do check them. And you end up with a red letter notice thing on your bin. And you look down the street to see whether anybody else has got one. You know who's been bad. But yeah, so the three bins, they're all up against the fence. And strangely enough, the fence where the blackbird got stuck. And yeah, there is, as I think I said, there is like little tiny gaps in between them. So I think the wind must have been so strong, it's blown through the slats and it blew all the dustbins all into the middle of our patio area. And they were all congregated in the middle. It looked like they were all having a dance. And you needed to put a handbag in the middle, and then it looked like they were all dancing around their handbags. But yeah, it was quite a shock. I got up Saturday morning and opened the curtains and I thought, oh, where's the dustbins gone? And then I had to go downstairs and open the back door to see where they were. And yeah, there they all were, sort of congregated in a little circle in the middle of the patio. So that must be where the wind had whipped round and sort of settled. Fortunately, none of them had fallen over. If they had, oh, the thought of all that mess, because one of the, well, they are quite full, so possibly that's why they didn't fall over. But yeah, if they'd have fallen over and all the rubbish blown all over, that would have taken quite a bit of picking up and sorting out. And I don't like doing things like that. It'd be very messy as well. And I had to borrow hubby's picker. Got like a litter picker thing. I'd have had to borrow that. Right, what does that say? 995. Oh, I'm looking at 95. Right, I want to be in box 3. So, sorry, you've missed all of box 1, most of box 2, but at least you'll get to see box 3. Right, all 3 boxes are identical at the moment. These are sort of my higher numbers, and then I've got my whites and my B5 200s at the back there. They're the really bright whites. Actually, that's like a really grey white in that packet. But anyway, that's what those are. So let's have a look. We're on 995. Yeah, so really windy weather. My mum and dad didn't come to visit on Saturday because my mum isn't brilliant on her feet, and she's quite a smaller lady now, shall we say. And yeah, I think a gust of wind would have just taken her away, you know, and none of us are fit enough to go running after her, so we'd have lost her. And it's certainly that sort of weather that you don't give mum an umbrella in this weather, because she'd just take off and you'd never see her again. Oh dear, that's a definite, if she could hear me, she'd be going, Elizabeth. That's when I get my 3 syllables when she wants to tell me off. Is there ever a time? Oh gosh, that's a bit full. They're not going to go in there, so that needs its own bag as well. So I'll keep those out separate. I'm only keeping 1 bag. I mean, that's more than enough. I would think there's possibly, let me think. There's more than one of these pots, and these pots hold between about 1,400 and 1,600 drills. So I would think you're looking at over 2,000 drills in one of these, and I can't think really that I would need any spares more than that. So there's no point in keeping a bag larger than that. I will actually fill one of these bags one day, and I'll do a measure using one of these or using some other bags, maybe weigh a gram for drills. I'll see. That's another challenge that I'm setting myself. Do you know, I must stop this. Brain stop working. Actually, that's not as difficult as it sounds. My brain does stop working some days. I say usually when I walk into the kitchen and can't remember what on earth I've gone in there for. Oop. Millie is now deciding, after looking through my bin, she wants to sit on my feet. So at least I'll have warm feet. Yeah, she can't get on the bed at the moment. She usually comes in here, and let me just slide that across a bit so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, she usually comes in, she sits on the bed and looks sort of down at me to see what I'm doing, but I've got all my Smashing the Specials projects out there at the moment, ready to get all the diamonds and everything with them so that I can get started. I did find some more as well. I'd forgotten about my really big canvases that are in my big A1 portfolio, and that's under the mattress in the other bedroom, so I need to go and dig those out. There's my one that I really want to get done. Is that a 3/8 as well? Yeah, 3/8, 3/7. Sorry, my eyes are not working properly today. Yes, I wanted to get that one done. That's the one with the tree, with the gems that are the big leaves that are really shiny. I've got a nice space to put that one. I do know where I want to put that painting, and once it's there, I will. Once I get it done and it's there, I will show you it. But yeah, so I want to get that one done during Smashing the Specials. I think I bought that one about last October or November time, with the view of doing it for Smashing the Specials. And then Mindy announced that she was going to be doing it in February as well, and I breathed a sigh of relief because I thought, oh, that's good, then that gives me a bit longer to keep this one and do it then. Not that I have to do them for challenges, but I do like taking part in the challenges. I just think it just makes you feel like part of something and part of the little community, and just have a bit of fun. If it stops being fun, then stop doing it. You know, don't put pressure on yourself. This is supposed to be a fun hobby. With my rest, relax and enjoy the view challenge for January, I really didn't think I was going to get it finished, and I finished it within a couple of days to spare. But I did get to a point where I thought, well, it really doesn't matter whether I finish or not. You know, if it goes into February, it really doesn't matter. I've got all those special diamond paintings to do in February, but if I don't get them all done, it doesn't matter. They're not going anywhere, and I shall still enjoy doing them. I am on the hunt at the moment for a large sort of landscape picture of, say, a cottage or a woodland or something, as like a statement piece in the living room, a larger painting. And because it is going in the living room, I do want to get something that we both like, so hubby will have to approve as well. 3865, gosh, that's really different colours in that one. Oh no, that's 3866, that's what I oh dear, don't let me out on my own, for goodness sake, I'll never get back. So yeah, that's what we're on the lookout for, and obviously it will cost more because it's going to be a bigger painting, so, and because it's going in the living room, I want it to be a better quality, so that's something else to take into consideration. And yes, so that's what I'm on the lookout for at the moment, and we'll see what we get. I've seen a few that I like, a few that I think maybe I will, maybe I won't, but we'll see how it goes. So let me see, that's box 3 done. Let me see if I can find my 310s, and I don't know whether I've got 3371. I don't think I have. I think it's 939 that I've got. Oh, there's my 310s. I told you I had a huge bag of 310s, and yeah, they're all my special drills at the moment that I need to sort out. Again, I say I've got them all put where I want them to be, so now I need to sort them all out and neaten them up a bit. So let me just get these 310s into here. In fact, I'm going to need a bigger bag of 310s. I believe I'm going to have to do some projects with some black drills to get rid of some of these, because that is just such a huge amount. Oops, just fasten that back up. Yeah, wow. So I just need to get myself a bag and get those set up as some more spares. Right, so that's that all done. Oh yeah, that's just some spare little bags that I had these spares that didn't fit into the pots. That's the red gems that I used for the collar for Millie Moo, or for the little Scotty on the painting. So they want putting away as well. Pop those over there a second, that can go in there. Just need to sort that one out there. That's my little key code from my painting. I have also in the last month been sorting out my diamond painting logbooks. So this is my very first one, look, right back from when I bought that one. When did I buy it? Hang on, no, these are the first ones I did. 2017 there was when I got those. And I've got some pictures still to put in, some of them, but I've been writing them in. They're a little bit untidy because some of them I've kept the pictures, some of them a key code, you know, what I thought to them and everything. Some of them the actual order from the internet. And then this is the latest one that I've just completed, which is most of sort of last year's, all the different ones. Again, I do need some of the pictures. These are all the Smashing the Specials that I haven't got pictures for at the moment. And yeah, that's some more of the Smashing the Specials that I did, the little notebooks and things. So yeah, I need to get some more pictures to finish that off, but it's more or less done. So now for 2022 I am going to be starting my logbook that I got from Zest. I have started my canvases. I've got 30 by 40 round drills there, and then I've got 30 by 40 double-sided tape canvases there, and then they're my special drill projects. Small canvases, double-sided tape canvases, and I've got small poured glue canvases and large poured glue canvases. I haven't got any large double-sided tape canvases at the moment, or if I have, I've not written them down yet. So that's what I've sort of started on, and then I will need to get this completed. I will be getting this all filled in with the night scene that I've just completed. I'm trying desperately to think what it's called, and I honestly can't remember. So that will be the first one to go in here, and it came in a box. Oops, so I'll probably put the photograph from the box there. So that will also go in there. I do like to keep my key codes just in case any of the drills come off and I want to know what colour I need to do. And I just always think it's one of those things that if I throw it away, I'll probably need it. So I'll pop that in there for now, and I'll get those filled out in a bit. I'm not going to write in front of you because you know how bad my writing is, and you wouldn't be able to read it, and I want to be able to lean right over it and try and be as neat as possible. You know, when you used to get a new exercise book at school, I don't even know whether they still have exercise books, you know, to do all the work in, and whenever it was the first new page, it was just wonderful and you wanted to be as neat as possible, and then by the time you got to the last page you would think, oh, it doesn't really matter, I'll just do whatever. Anyway, well, sorry that it ended up being half the length that I wanted it to be, but if you do want to but if you have enjoyed the little bit that you've seen, if you can give me a thumbs up, it's always much appreciated. And if you want to come back and see more, then if you press that subscribe button and the little bell next to it, you'll be notified every time a video comes out from me. So thanks ever so much for stopping by, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.